With a net worth of $15 million and multiple prestigious award nominations, Hayden Panettiere became a defining symbol of television excellence for over 2 decades. From her breakout role saving the world to reigning over the country music scene, her talent was undeniable. But what propelled this bright light from her early childhood struggles to the absolute pinnacle of Hollywood fame, only to face such heartbreaking sorrow? To truly understand the remarkable heights she reached, we must first look back at where her complex story began, long before the world truly knew her name. Born into the chaotic world of the entertainment industry, Hayden Panettiere's story began long before she could even grasp the concept of fame. Growing up in Palisades, New York, her life was vastly different from that of a typical child. From the exceptionally tender age of 11 months, she was thrust in front of the flashing cameras, auditioning for commercials and soon securing significant roles in major soap operas. While other children in her neighborhood were enjoying the simple, carefree pleasures of recess and schoolyard lunches, Hayden was working grueling, highly demanding adult hours on professional television sets. Her mother, a former soap opera actress herself, played a highly pivotal role in guiding Hayden's early career. She taught her young daughter about the resilience, dedication, and relentless work ethic needed to survive in such a demanding environment. However, this intense, unyielding push into the public eye came with severe emotional costs, effectively stripping away the normalcy and innocence of her formative years. Despite the glamorous facade of childhood stardom, Hayden faced severe internal and external struggles that deeply shaped her worldview. The immense pressure to perform flawlessly and serve as a primary breadwinner created a tremendously heavy burden on her young shoulders. She frequently spoke in later years about the psychological toll of being rewarded for displaying intense, traumatic emotions on screen. She was praised and paid to cry, grieve, scream, and suffer, which dangerously blurred the lines between her acting performances and her own emotional reality. This early, constant exposure to heavy adult themes left deep emotional scars that she would carry for decades. Furthermore, growing up under the relentless and often cruel scrutiny of the paparazzi meant that her physical appearance was constantly judged and criticized by strangers. At a remarkably young age, she developed severe body dysmorphia, a condition exacerbated by ruthless tabloid magazines that highlighted her perceived physical flaws to millions of readers. Moving beyond her difficult adolescence, the struggles only intensified as she transitioned into more mature, high-profile roles. She was not merely a teenager figuring out her identity. She was a valuable commodity, tightly managed and continuously watched by an unforgiving industry. The harsh environment fostered a profound sense of isolation, leading her to battle severe anxiety and depression silently behind closed doors. The constant fear of failure and the crushing weight of public expectations pushed her toward unhealthy coping mechanisms later in life. Her family dynamic was also severely strained under the incredible pressure of her thriving career, eventually leading to her parents' painful and highly publicized separation. Yet, through all the overwhelming turmoil, heartbreak, and tremendous stress, Hayden demonstrated an incredible, awe-inspiring capacity to endure. She learned to carefully navigate a world that was often cold and unforgiving, drawing on a deep-seated, fierce inner strength to keep pushing forward. Her early life was a fiery crucible that forged a resilient, yet deeply vulnerable individual who would soon capture the hearts of millions across the globe. Forged by those heavy early trials, she channeled her profound inner resilience into a ferocious drive, setting the stage for a spectacular, unstoppable rise in the entertainment industry. Transitioning from a child actor to a bona fide Hollywood superstar is a notoriously difficult feat, yet Hayden Panettiere navigated this incredibly challenging path with undeniable talent and fierce determination. Her early significant break came in 1994 when she landed a recurring, impactful role on the hit soap opera One Life to Live, which she quickly and successfully followed up with a memorable stint on Guiding Light. These foundational, dramatic roles allowed her to expertly hone her craft and prove her unique ability to tackle complex, emotionally demanding characters on a daily basis. In the year 2000, she made a monumental leap to the big screen, delivering a standout, heartwarming performance alongside Denzel Washington in the biographical sports drama Remember the Titans. This beloved role proved unequivocally that she could hold her own among Hollywood heavyweights and marked the true beginning of her highly successful transition into mainstream cinematic success. However, it was in 2006 that Hayden truly catapulted into global superstardom and became a household name. Cast as the indestructible, heroic cheerleader Claire Bennett in the sci-fi smash hit television series Heroes, she quickly became the vibrant face of a massive cultural phenomenon. The iconic phrase echoing her character's importance cemented her status as an international pop culture icon. Her incredibly nuanced portrayal earned her widespread critical acclaim, numerous Teen Choice Awards, and a permanent, highly respected place in modern television history. Capitalizing on this massive, unprecedented success, she further expanded her impressive repertoire by starring in popular, commercially successful films such as I Love You, Beth Cooper, and the legendary slasher horror franchise Scream, proving her incredible versatility and immense appeal across vastly different cinematic genres. Never one to rest on her past laurels, Hayden boldly embarked on another career-defining chapter in 2012 when she took on the complex role of country music superstar Juliette Barnes in the hit musical drama series Nashville. This deeply flawed, fiercely ambitious, and immensely talented character allowed Hayden to showcase not only her exceptional acting range, but also her incredibly impressive, previously underappreciated vocal abilities. The dynamic role resonated deeply with massive audiences and strict television critics alike, earning her 2 highly prestigious Golden Globe Award nominations for Best Supporting Actress. The show was a massive, enduring commercial success, further solidifying her impressive $15 million net worth and securing her financial future. Through relentless dedication, countless hours of hard work, and an unyielding passion for her artistic craft, Hayden Panettiere seamlessly transformed from a working child actor into a multi-talented, universally recognized powerhouse. She left an indelible, beautiful mark on both the big and small screens and secured a lasting legacy as one of the most captivating, deeply talented performers of her entire generation. With her on-screen success skyrocketing and a massive fortune officially secured, she focused on building an extraordinary portfolio of private sanctuaries to escape the relentless glare of the cameras. The Nashville estate, $5 million. When it came to establishing permanent roots and enjoying the fruits of her immense success, Hayden Panettiere thoughtfully invested her hard-earned fortune into stunning world-class properties that offered both complete privacy and unparalleled luxury. Her most valuable and deeply cherished real estate holding was a breathtaking $5 million estate beautifully nestled in the affluent heart of Nashville, Tennessee. This expansive, meticulously designed property served as her primary sanctuary during her many years filming the hit television series. The main residence is a sprawling, magnificent masterpiece featuring grand, sweeping living spaces perfectly designed for both intimate family gatherings and lavish, star-studded entertaining. The massive gourmet kitchen is a professional chef's absolute dream, completely equipped with top-of-the-line stainless steel appliances and expansive imported marble countertops that provide endless preparation space. Large, dramatic, custom-arched windows throughout the massive home allow brilliant natural light to flood the luxurious interior. Moving further inside, the formal dining area seamlessly connects to a highly sophisticated, deeply comfortable private home theater, fully equipped with plush velvet seating for ultimate cinematic experiences. The true, undeniable highlight of this magnificent estate is its stunning outdoor pool, complete with a cascading, natural stone waterfall, and a built-in heated spa, providing the absolute perfect environment for unwinding. The Hollywood Hills Haven, $4 million. Transitioning from the warm, traditional southern charm of Tennessee to the sleek, ultra-modern glitz of California, her next incredibly impressive property is a stunning $4 million contemporary haven situated high in the exclusive Hollywood Hills. The home boasts a highly modern, brilliantly open-concept floor plan. The incredibly spacious main living room features soaring, vaulted ceilings and a magnificent, striking floor-to-ceiling modern fireplace, creating a tremendously warm, chic, and inviting atmosphere for her esteemed guests. The primary suite is a true secluded interior retreat, complete with a massive private lounge area and a luxurious, spa-like ensuite bathroom featuring a massive, deep-soaking tub and an enormous glass-enclosed rain shower. The spectacular property is perfectly centered around a sleek, dramatic infinity-edge outdoor pool that creates the breathtaking illusion of dropping straight off into the sprawling city directly below, offering a completely private, serene escape. The upstate New York retreat, $2 million stepping far away from the bustling, crowded city centers and the constant glare of Hollywood, Hayden's impressive real estate portfolio is beautifully rounded out by a peaceful, incredibly charming $2 million retreat located deep in upstate New York. The beautiful home itself prominently features gorgeous exposed wooden beams and a stunning, massive riverstone fireplace that perfectly anchors the main, open-concept living space. The entire interior design prioritizes profound warmth, deep comfort, and absolute relaxation, beautifully appointed with cozy, oversized seating areas and large picture windows. An additional, highly unique interior feature is the incredibly spacious, beautifully designed indoor conservatory, perfectly filled with lush, vibrant indoor plants that create a highly tranquil, greenhouse-like atmosphere inside the home. The highly expansive property includes a highly serene, magnificent, natural-looking outdoor pool that blends absolutely seamlessly into the beautiful environment. This highly secluded, profoundly peaceful estate provided her with the absolute perfect space to completely escape the aggressively flashing cameras. Beyond her incredibly impressive real estate portfolio, Hayden Panettiere also carefully curated a highly sophisticated, deeply luxurious car collection that perfectly matched her dynamic, high-profile lifestyle and elite Hollywood status. At the absolute top of her highly coveted automotive lineup is the incredibly luxurious Porsche Panamera, a visually stunning high-performance vehicle valued at approximately $110,000. This remarkable car is the absolute epitome of highly refined elegance and deeply exhilarating on-road performance. It perfectly and flawlessly suited Hayden during her busy time navigating the famously congested streets of Los Angeles or arriving in style at high-profile, exclusive industry events. Driving the sleek Panamera wasn't just about simply getting from point A to point B. It was a powerful, undeniable statement of immense success and a deep appreciation for highly superior engineering. The incredibly smooth handling and plush, highly customized leather interior provided a deeply necessary, completely private cocoon of premium comfort during her often hectic, highly demanding daily routines. Stepping seamlessly into a very different, highly practical gear, her impressive collection also prominently features a highly rugged yet deeply luxurious Land Rover Range Rover, coming in at a hefty price tag of around $100,000. This highly versatile, incredibly powerful SUV was the absolute ideal companion for her busy, demanding life in Nashville and her highly frequent travels. Whether she was quickly heading to a highly distant, secluded film set, running mundane daily errands far away from the aggressively glaring lenses of the paparazzi, or simply seeking a highly spacious, deeply safe ride for quiet outings, the Range Rover consistently delivered completely unmatched capability and absolute comfort. It perfectly represented the highly practical, deeply grounded side of her complex personality. Rounding out her highly impressive garage is the deeply sleek, highly sophisticated Audi A8, valued at exactly $85,000. This remarkable top-tier executive sedan beautifully reflects a highly mature, deeply understated luxury, perfectly aligning with her highly successful evolution from a young, bright-eyed teen star into a highly seasoned, deeply respected actress. The Audi is widely renowned for its whisper-quiet cabin and cutting-edge technology. For Hayden, it provided a perfect, highly insulated sanctuary of calm, allowing her to peacefully decompress. Each of these three magnificent vehicles tells a deeply compelling story of a woman who appreciated unmatched quality, heavily valued her personal comfort, and successfully navigated her truly extraordinary life with undeniable style. Yet, beyond the impressive investments and the high-end luxury, the true beating heart of her story was found in the deeply emotional, quiet moments shared with those she held closest. Away from the blinding glitz of Hollywood premieres and her incredibly demanding television filming schedules, Hayden Panettiere's personal life was a deeply complex, highly emotional tapestry of profound love, intense family bonds, and relentless, often painful public scrutiny. Her deeply personal relationships and her strong, unwavering community ties added immense, highly relatable depth to the extraordinary woman behind the famous, widely beloved characters she flawlessly portrayed. A highly significant, deeply defining chapter of her remarkable life was her highly publicized long-term relationship with the famous Ukrainian heavyweight boxing champion Vladimir Klitschko. The high-profile couple, who were happily engaged for several years, joyously welcomed their beautiful, highly cherished daughter, Kaya, in 2014, marking a monumental, incredibly joyous milestone in Hayden's life. Motherhood was a profoundly important role she cherished deeply, though it unfortunately came with its own set of intense, highly publicized challenges. When Hayden bravely and publicly admitted to suffering from severe, debilitating postpartum depression, she instantly became a highly vital, deeply empathetic voice for countless women experiencing the exact same silent struggle. Her incredible candidness about actively seeking professional treatment and temporarily stepping away from her highly successful career closely mirrored the immense courage and deep vulnerability she often brought to her most celebrated, critically acclaimed acting roles. However, her deeply personal journey was certainly not without its severe controversies and highly painful trials. Hayden faced intense, highly unforgiving public criticism and deep misunderstanding when it was eventually revealed that her young daughter was living full-time with Klitschko in Ukraine. Many cruel, relentless tabloids aggressively accused her of selfishly abandoning her child. In immediate, passionate response, Hayden openly and fiercely defended her heartbreaking decision, clearly explaining that it was an incredibly selfless, deeply painful choice, made during the absolute darkest periods of her highly severe battle with addiction and mental health issues. She firmly emphasized that she placed her daughter's overall stability, safety, and well-being high above all else, while she desperately fought to deeply heal herself. This heartbreaking, highly complex situation intensely highlighted the immense, crushing pressure she was constantly under, yet she navigated the massive public backlash with incredible honesty and an unwavering, deep commitment to her ongoing recovery. Tragedy completely struck her family profoundly in 2023 with the sudden, absolutely devastating loss of her younger, highly beloved brother, Hayden Panettiere, who passed away at the young age of 28 due to a severely enlarged heart. The deeply connected siblings shared a remarkably close, unbreakable bond, both having navigated the highly treacherous, incredibly demanding waters of childhood acting together. His tragic death absolutely shattered her world, yet she deeply honored his beautiful memory by continuing to bravely push forward in her own difficult journey of healing. Beyond her immediate family, Hayden was deeply and fiercely passionate about global activism. She was a highly dedicated, deeply active advocate for critical animal rights and vital environmental conservation, actively and tirelessly working with prominent organizations to passionately protect highly endangered species. Her highly passionate community involvement earned her numerous prestigious awards and immense, deep respect from global conservation groups. Ultimately, Hayden Panettiere's intensely complex personal life deeply reflects the incredible strength, profound empathy, and absolute resilience that beautifully defined her unforgettable, highly celebrated legacy. Despite fighting so fiercely for her loved ones and her own inner peace, the world was left entirely unprepared for the sudden, heartbreaking conclusion to her vibrant journey. The entire world was left in a state of profound shock and deep, overwhelming mourning on August 16, 2026, when it was officially and heartbreakingly announced that Hayden Panettiere had tragically passed away at the devastatingly young age of 36. Dedicated first responders were urgently called to a quiet residence in Greenville, South Carolina, where they tragically found the beloved, highly acclaimed actress completely unresponsive. Despite their immediate, highly desperate, and intensive life-saving measures, she was heartbreakingly pronounced dead at the scene. Official authorities quickly confirmed that she suffered from a sudden, fatal cardiac arrest. While the entire global entertainment community and her many millions of devoted fans heavily reeled from the devastating, entirely unexpected news, police quickly and firmly stated that there were absolutely no signs of foul play or any suspicious circumstances surrounding her incredibly sudden passing. Her deeply untimely death marked the highly tragic, profoundly sad end of an extraordinary life lived almost entirely in the highly demanding public eye. A complex life deeply filled with immense, undeniable talent, incredible historic triumphs, and deeply human, highly relatable struggles. Hayden Panettiere's highly remarkable journey was one of blindingly bright Hollywood lights and profoundly deep personal shadows, but through it absolutely all, she successfully left an entirely unforgettable, deeply beautiful mark on the entertainment industry and firmly in the hearts of those who truly loved her. Her incredibly immense talent, unyielding, fierce resilience, and beautifully empathetic spirit will be remembered forever by millions. If you found this video highly meaningful and truly want to deeply celebrate the incredible lives of the beloved stars we sadly lose, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Celeb Insiders, and leave a heartfelt comment below sharing your absolute favorite memory of Hayden. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.